a week ago, I moved to a new country, and it's been strange. I've been dealing with feelings of loneliness. Um, I think it's particularly stranger because I just spent a month in my home country with my family, who I hadn't seen in 15 years because I was in another foreign country. So I am dealing with a lot of strange feelings, lack of belonging, but also a great sense of belonging. After spending those weeks with my cousins and my aunts and my grandmother, it made me realize a lot of things. And, I used to always say that I wanted to travel and to live in different places, but I maybe I'm just feeling nostalgic, but I kind of don't know that I want to do that anymore. However, I'm happy to be here in this new country and to have this experience to be in a new continent, to be in Europe. I've always wanted to have that European experience. I don't regret coming, but however, I'm realizing that perhaps the things I used to want are not the ones I want anymore. And I do want to eventually go home and be there. Um, but I don't know. I guess I'm just feeling nostalgic because I don't know anyone in this country, in this continent, and that can be quite isolating. Right now, I'm gonna go outside, even though it's not the right weather to be outside because it is almost 40 degrees here, and but I have to go out because I don't want to be in a room by myself. So I'm gonna go to the library and do some work and just, you know, do things to keep myself away from my own thoughts, which can be so debilitating sometimes to be in my mind. So I'm gonna do that.
The library was such a lovely place. It was very nice inside. The temperature was lovely. So I sat down to journal. I really needed to sit down with my thoughts in a place that's not the place where I sleep. And I had a really nice time just putting everything on paper, which is the way I like to deal with my emotions. I'm using my Pilot Kakuno pen, and I have to say that it is so hot that the ink is melting. It's very runny and wet, but I still love it. I still love this pen, and it's the weather. It's a brutal summer. A few months ago, I decided to cancel my Spotify subscription. I went with Apple Music for a while, but eventually I ended up canceling it as well. The truth is, I felt that my relationship to music, to listening to music, to discovering new music was becoming robotic. I felt that I was being fed music. And not only that, but also those companies like Spotify, like Apple Music, they're horrible for the music industry, for musicians. And since I myself am a musician, I didn't want to contribute to those companies. So now I have this new system that I'm trying to develop, that it's basically I download music, I research the music and I download it, and I create a weekly playlist on my phone. And so that's what I did this week, and I'm gonna leave you with the list of the music that I downloaded. It's mostly instrumental music. I think all of it is, because it's what I need right now. I've kind of been, I have so much in my head that I don't want to listen to anyone singing. I kind of just want to listen to music, to instruments, to sounds. And yeah, so I love this way of researching the music, because I'm discovering new artists that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to discover. And hopefully, if you stick around till the end, you might discover new music as well.